Hello again, everyone. My name is David Colon. The area of Williamsburg in Brooklyn, New York is a very fast-growing area with many new apartment developments. It has about 35,000 residents per square mile. And the residents are in need of an alternative to the same old restaurants. They also need quick service for lunch so they can get back to work quickly and also want to sit down and relax for dinner at the end of the day. A Pacific Island grill will thrive in this environment. This restaurant will bring a new food concept to the area. It will provide fresh and fast food that has many healthy and organic choices. Uh, the customers can order at the counter for lunch and have table service for dinner that will have a larger dinner menu and also cocktails. And of course, with a very, very friendly staff. The target market for this area are residents within 3/4 of a mile radius. This means that people can walk within 15 minutes of the restaurant. And it is for all ages, but we're targeting the 24 to 44-year-old. The competition is very strong in the area with many restaurants that offer a specific ethnic type of food. But because we have a unique type of ethnic food that we're offering, which is not in the area, that will be very high quality and will provide outstanding customer service, I think we have a great advantage. We're highly focused right now on market research and developing our concept. Hello again. This is week 4 of my business model. You'll notice that the things in purple are going to be the ones that are new to this week. Everything that is in red was from last week. Everything that was black was original. So just pay attention to what's in purple at this time. Everything else was from last week, at least. So as you can see, I have a Pacific Island grill that was trying to figure out if I want it to be a Hawaiian style grill and Pacific Island grill, and I decided to go for Pacific Island grill. And this is part of talking to people and figuring out what they were interested in. It would provide just about the same type of food, but just the name seemed a little bit more encompassing of a culture that is broader, and so I decided to go with that. The value proposition remains the same. Although I've had some good inputs that I'm still considering, and you might see them next week. User demand, and you'll see from now on that it starts very general, and later on it starts getting a little bit more specific. But to create user demand, I'm just going to follow market research, just really find out what people want. That way I can provide a product that is closer to their needs, and that in itself will create that demand. Product quality, of course, is part of creating that user demand. The concept that I'm following and the food that I'm trying to provide, it is very good quality and is amazing. So this will help. Produce and feature reviews. Reviews are a big thing for myself and for pretty much everyone when it comes to wanting to visit a restaurant. So the idea is to actually try to provide, to produce those, to get as many as we can, and then be able to feature those, whether it is in social media or our website, so people can see our product, our quality, and come see us. Opening promotion. Of course, when you open any place, you normally have different promotions, different things going on, but we really want to connect emotionally with people and have people understand our backstory. Loyalty programs also create quite a bit of demand. So as customers start becoming regulars, we can figure out promotions for that purpose. And again, we'll get more in detail later. Marketing channels on the web. I'm going to be more specific in a minute. But we have all the social medias, websites, and all that. And physical, we're going to do this, of course, having the restaurant doing the business is promoting the business. And also, I've been thinking about the truck or tent idea, and that's actually a good way to just test it out, to get it out there, and make it marketing before we actually open a brick and mortar. We are an existing category, so we are just a restaurant. There is a market out there for all kinds of restaurants. We're just entering that market. What's new is that we are a different style. There's nothing in this area that is Pacific Island or Hawaiian style. Um, so we just have to get out there and push that new concept. Evangelism, both from the concept of our staff, including myself and everyone that will work there, uh, is to get out there, to talk to people, to bring people in ourselves, but really to create customers that are loyal, that are engaged, and that can actually be out there promoting what we have to offer. I think, of course, the quality of the product, the service, all of that creates those loyal customers that will be help the evangelism and get the word out and are pushing our product. For marketing purposes, social media is huge and is free. We can do a ton of social media, whether it is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and there's so many others. But I like free, and it has worked for my businesses before, posting different things about the progress of the business, posting reviews about different customers, posting things about the culture, whether it's the culture of the restaurant or the culture of Pacific Island culture. These are just things that you can do daily. I've found, and it's pretty well known, that you don't want to use Facebook or Instagram to constantly promote a service. You want to use it to promote a culture. So it's not about come see us, come see us, come see us. It's more about providing kind of a personal connection to the customers through promoting different customers, promoting repeat customers, showing people that we're part of the community. All of those different things are still promoting the business. Although you're not specifically offering your service, you're actually showing people that you are part of them. And that can be done for free, and it's super simple. We can also pay. I use this quite a bit in my previous businesses. Paid Facebook works very good. It is easy to track, and you can actually target many specific segments. Your target market. And I would spend quite a bit in the beginning to get the name out. On the web, of course, a website that it is neat, that is strong, that it has pictures, that is professional, will bring people in. And using something like Google AdWords, I've used this before also, pay-per-click type promotions help quite a bit. When it comes to third party, I would like to use Grubhub. Grubhub it's basically just a delivery service. But what happens with Grubhub is you get into their app and you look for different restaurants in your area. You can break down your search according to what's closest. You can look at it in the map. You can figure out what type of food you want. And if you just, Grubhub, your name will appear there. So people get awareness of who you are just by using Grubhub. Now Grubhub does charge, but it doesn't charge for the promotion. It charges for the delivery. So every time it charges a percentage of what the person is purchasing from you. We're going to use it just for sales, but on top of that, of course, it creates a huge amount of marketing. So that's a huge plus. Community engagement, I'm huge about this. I built a business from nothing, just doing community engagement in the beginning. I'm a huge supporter of Chamber of Commerce, being able to do events with the Chamber. You get to talk to people. People get to you are your business. And I always say what's unique about your business is you. So you create the culture, you create how the business runs. So when you meet people at events like the Chamber of Commerce, they get to see who you are, they get to make a connection with you, so they want to support you, they come to your business, and so on. we can cater to events. We can do many things that will get our business out there. The Meetup, meetup.com. Meetup is a website, an app that allows people to find different events that are happening. You can post your own events, and people become members of that group, and then that group does events, and they're promoted through Meetup. So the idea is, then there's a lot of artists, so a lot of artists get together at a bar, for example. They promote that they're getting together, and 20, 30 people show up to the same bar, and they're all related to that one meetup. Hosting events for meetup groups would be a great way to promote the business. And street vending, this is for the beginning. I really think this will get our name out there. It'll get our product tested. It'll get us our very first few reviews. And so that's actually a part of the marketing. And when I say street vending, whether it is a tent or a truck, at least it's other promoting. People get to see it, people get to experience it, and business gets promoted that way. So the application of all of this, I'm going to go a little bit more specific. For example, to create awareness, we're going to use social media ads, promote the concept of a restaurant, which is a Pacific Island grill, promote what we're about, what type of food we have, and then to guide those people to our website. The community engagement, which would be just talking to people, just getting out there to create the awareness of who we are, handing out business cards, going to different events and meeting different people. Those people might not come in right away, but they get to know about you. They get to know about your business. And like I said, hosting events for something like Meetup, the Chamber of Commerce, there are many different things that can be done. To create the interest, it's just getting people to do reviews, having a lot of reviews out there, getting an emotional connection to the culture of the restaurant, the culture itself of Pacific Islands, and the love of nature. So there's something that brings that all those islands have in common is really a love of nature, which plays really well in New York. When it comes to the culture of New Yorkers, it's a little bit about really a little bit more liberal. So there's a care for nature, believe it or not, that I think we can take advantage of. And actually doing promotions that work with that, promotions that are about, giving a percentage back to the customer, but also giving a small percentage to a cause that is nature oriented. I think that'll bring a lot of emotional connection. When it comes to reviews, 94% avoid places with bad reviews, 94% of the people, 74% are influenced by positive reviews. And the survey I did with people in my area say 77% of them are influenced by positive reviews. Quantity matters, so the more reviews you have, the better you'll look. And generating reviews through street vending, through surveys would be a good way to go about that. Promotions, like I said, a percentage off, but part of that percentage goes to a donation. And of course, the moment the person comes in, they're actually looking for a restaurant. They're there to eat, so the purchase just happens. When it comes to the feedback, from my initial feedback to the feedback that I just received after interviewing more people, really the difference in prices from lunch to dinner were different, and the type, Pacific Island grill won over Hawaiian grill, and I think that's cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else, the feedback was the same, so I left everything that is in red from last week. Thank you.